Good morning. Who are you?
Hi, my name is Diego Rodriguez.
So, our kids want to know who do you work for, and what do you do?
Well, it's kind of like this. I don't work for anybody anymore because I just retired last year. So I will answer your questions as if I was still employed. I retired from Wells Fargo Advisors, which is a division of one of the world's largest financial services firm. Big in banking and in other areas, such as mortgage banking, commercial banking, corporate finance, and investment advisor.
And what exactly do you do? What's your role?
Well, my job title was financial advisor. I work with families and small businesses in helping them to achieve their financial goals in life, throughout life.
Sounds pretty amazing. So how did you get started in your field?
I got started in a roundabout way. It wasn't my first job. I first started working in consumer products with a worldwide, well-known company called Unilever. But I grew bored with it. I always had an interest in finance. And I met people, and eventually in my late 20s, I was introduced to somebody who was instrumental in getting me started in the field.
So what skills in education did you require to do your job, or were required when you first got the job?
A background in business is important, but communications, being able to communicate with individuals, person to person, in groups, through media increasingly so, is probably one of the most important skills. It does not hurt to have a good background in finance and accounting. But there are in our industry, there's no set rule of what your background has to be, because companies will, if they hire you, they commit to training you, and the training program really never ends.
Is a college degree generally required for your job?
The college degree is not generally required, although in this day and age, it would be very rare to find somebody who did not have one. But if they were to come with experience in related fields, it wouldn't matter. It will not be something that would prevent you from being hired.
What originally made you want to do your job, and is it still the same thing?
The world of finance is continuously changing. What originally excited me about the job was, frankly, it's a prestigious job, and I felt like there's something that that attracted me to it. The possibility of making substantial income, above average, also attractive. There is a need for the kind of work that I do. I've always described my job as being kind of like a contractor. You really, as an individual, don't need me if you have the necessary skills to handle your own finances. But what happens to a lot of people is they have specialties in areas other than finance, and they attempt to do it themselves and make a mess out of it. And oftentimes they turn to someone trained in this area.
So it pretty much stayed the same. The reason you wanted to do your job originally, and the reason you kept doing it and wanted to do it, is that you could be helpful.
Yes.
your job affect your lifestyle? Or I may paraphrase, what does it allow in your lifestyle?
Well, the flexibility that this job gives you is tremendous. This is not a job that you're in on my end of the business where you receive a fixed salary. We earn commissions and fees for our services, and you can work as hard as you want to, and as many long hours as you wish, or you can do work less and have more free time. But this is one of the things that attracted me to the industry is that the flexibility that it gives me, the ability to basically plan my vacations just about any time I wanted to. And make my own hours and really enjoy life.
What do you enjoy about your job, and what is difficult about your job?
I always enjoyed helping people achieve their financial goals. Eventually, when you work with families, you become like a member of the family. Families rely on you for you to counsel them and problems that come along, you feel important in their lives. What I despise about the business is the increasing regulations that we have to all live in the financial world around the world because the bad apples that inevitably find their way into every barrel. And as time has, over the last decades, this has become increasingly a headache to people in our business, but nonetheless, probably a necessary evil.
And finally, do you have any tips for people who want the same job as you?
Read a lot. Learn to communicate, be a master of IT and social media, because these are people going into the industry now are going to be require those skills. And it does not hurt to have a good background in finance and accounting, because you are dealing with finance on a day-to-day basis. Self-motivation is very important. Because you are going to earn proportionally with the effort you put into it. This is not a job where you sit back and collect a salary and get periodic raises over time.
Do you have anything else that you would like to tell the kids of the group before we finish this up?
It was nice talking to you. I hope this has been of some help to you. It is an very interesting job that I have done over the years, and something that I think that we all need to consider in our careers as we look for our future careers. It's a lot of opportunity, and it continues to be a rapidly growing industry.